Sam, what's up, man? It's B-Rob. Listen, man, I just wanted to reach out. I know we've talked about doing something for a while now, but of course with football and training and all that stuff going on, it's been tough. But I finally have had an opportunity to sit down and really kind of gather my thoughts. Anyway, I think I've come up with something, man. I want it to be right. I want this to be epic. I've had a lot of fans that have followed me through my football career, but I want them to also get to know the people that I bring on, get to know them the way that I know them, as not only fishermen or the football player or any of those stuff, but just as people. Anyway, man, I got a vision for it. I want to knock this out of the park. Yeah, man, just give me a call back. Let's make this happen. Later.
That's it. What is this, season 2? How many episodes are we into season 2?
0.
That's what I thought. I thought this was the first one. I didn't see one for this year yet, so. Yeah, I'm a big Vikings fan, so anytime he brings in his boys from the Vikings, that's always good. The Seth episode was good, thunderstorms, all that kind of good stuff. It's just a good concept of a show. Well produced, well filmed. It's, I got to keep him in good graces till this is over. You know, he's gonna make my little ones look big. You know, with this whole being home, I'm generally never home this time of year. They usually keep us on the tournament circuit pretty hard around the country, so it's kind of nice to be home for the early pre-spawn bite. But like typical northern Minnesota fashion, it's cold, 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 and then it gets summer like that. So now the fish are pulling up. Still plenty of pre-spawn to be had. Even saw a little bit of post-spawn already. They're doing their deal pretty quick, but a lot of fish up in the shallows. We just got to be responsible, you know. Don't beat up the same fish all the time. Move around, and heck, I mean, most of those are males anyway, so the females are always the bigger fish, and they're the ones out there swimming around. So
they come out with a name for this. It has to be done. By the end of the day, it has to be done.
Yeah, because
it's not really transition season.
Yeah, it's not transition. I've already made the transition, and I still suck at it. So. No, I've been doing a lot of thinking about it, and I got some ideas, but I'm just not sold on it yet.
Right on. You gotta let that develop.
Yeah.
Right on.
It's got to just come to you.
Yep.
It shouldn't be a thought-out process. Right. It should just be like, oh, that's what it is.
We'll come up with something clever for sure. God, what would we do without spot lock?
Yeah, right?
Freaking blow all over the place. That's tough to see.
It is tough to see.
We still shallow too?
Yeah, we're in 3.5.
That's usually.
Get him, Josh. Get the first one on camera.
The beans, dude.
Little one.
Start for that. Don't let him get away. That's fast number one.
Stop. It's a giant, dude.
It's a giant. That's the future right there. That's the freshman crop.
Hold on, let's make it look good. This is what you come to Mille Lacs for, right here. We have a 0% chance of rain that's coming through. So.
Like we've been planning this for like 2 years.
Yeah.
It's bucking like 30 out here. It's raining.
Actually, it looks like it may have died down a little bit.
That's what you always say when you're behind
it's pretty slick calm over here. Yeah, she ain't ready yet. Come on. we go. That's what we're after. Still not a Mille Lacs stud, but we'll take it. It's the first one of the day. So beautiful fish.
Yeah, water temp's definitely colder. I mean, we had it was cold to start the year, and then all of a sudden it turned into summer up here, and now the water's dropping. So a lot of fish flooded the shallows, but they're getting at least picky. Picky's a good word. Picky. A lot of times the afternoon, the sun comes out, warms it up. Those fish start getting going a little bit more, but I'd like to tackle some pre-spawners, but we're on a part of a lake that it's just blowing out there. But I think Brian might be right. It might be settling down a little bit. But I always say that until we get out there. When it's bobbing like that, maybe it's not. But we got a little spot here, and there's some fish around for sure. So I think as it gets a little brighter, we're gonna start whacking them. That's so big, dude. That's her. Is that her? I wonder if the other one will bite.
I don't know if that's her or not.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's definitely a good one.
What's the other one doing now? It's a male.
That's a good one.
It's a good male too.
That's a good one.
This is just my Outcast tackle, perfect Ned head that I helped design. It's round, that's the key to it. You know, a lot of the bigger heads, the 3/16, we got a quarter coming, but a lot of the heads puck and square. So if it falls like this, the last tech can't help it because it can't round the corner. But this is the case, it's round, so it always finds its way out. And this is just a modified 10,000 fish Shikoshi bug by Catch Co. Usually it's got crawfish pinchers, and I like that. But I trimmed it off just so it'd fall a little bit faster. And then I got two, I usually have two on this time of year. I use the white a lot of times just so I can see it, but that helps. But honestly, if I just try to tell if a fish is on a bed, I usually throw this first. Or not first, but if I can't tell if there's a fish on the bed, because it's contrasting, right? So you'll see it like swim past it and stuff like that and actually give them a bite. But really when they're on the nest, it doesn't really matter. You know, they don't actually eat that time of year when they're up. You know, they're just wanted off the bed, so that's what they're doing. Good times.
Good times.
Here.
Great times.
Nice one. That's a nice one. See this right here? This is why you come to Mille Lacs. That's a male. 4-pound males. You know, and this is something to consider. This is what I love about this. That's probably pushing 20 years old. See, that's part of it's kind of a little concerning. Like that's what I was seeing yesterday, where all these were getting made in like 2 days, and then all of a sudden they were either paired or they just weren't there, and that's kind of confusing because usually they sit.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's just the water temp's not quite 100 yet.
Yeah, because in all honesty, we've actually dropped temp.
No, we are dropping as we've been.
It was 56.5 when we first put it in, and now it's 56.1.
I keep seeing him move. Yeah, he's right in front of it, looking at it. Coming in on it. Coming in on it.
Oh, jeez.
Got it.
Got him.
Oh, he screamed that way. Uh-oh.
We got a big?
Nice one.
It is rolling out there, ladies and gentlemen. And when I say rolling, I mean there's some big waves out there. So we decided we're gonna get out of this wind a little bit, go try a different area, and we're gonna load it up and actually drive over there. So.
Trying to figure out where to go to fish now, on the other hand. That's the tough part. You try to move, and as soon as you get here, the wind changes directions. It's kind of been nice to be home this time of year. I'm generally never in, always on the road fishing tournaments, but obviously if this whole delay and postponement, it's kind of put me home here at a time that I'm generally not here. But after this, it looks like there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You know, we're headed back. I got a full schedule. I think I still got 12 to go, something like that. I'm sitting good in the points in the FLW, so hopefully can finish strong and make the cup again, or the championship again. But also with the whole change, allowed me to jump in the Central Opens too. So now I got the Eastern Opens, the Central Opens, and these new FLW, MLF super tournaments, which is exciting in the fact that there's a lot more money involved, you know, and fishing with some familiar faces and some new faces, so that'll be awesome. But it's a lot of opportunity there, a lot of money if I can win it and win one of those, get things going. But definitely looking forward to it, man. We still got, it's weird because generally, you know, the FLW wraps up about now. We usually have a couple Bassmaster Opens left. So I'm home most of the summer, but this year we're really just starting. You know, we got 3 done in the FLW. I think I'm sitting 30th in the points, and then only 1 Bassmaster Eastern so far, which I did okay at, good enough to keep me in the point race and all that. So definitely looking forward to it, man. It's a full year, gonna be a lot of fishing, and come late fall, early winter, I'm gonna be tired, and we're gonna have to start all over again, right?
So I got something I want to ask you about, Josh.
Yeah.
So obviously, you know, I got into the whole YouTube deal last year and everything like that with Sam, and I've been noticing that you're pumping out a lot of content this year.
Yeah.
So talk to me about your YouTube channel and what you've got going on with all that right now.
Yeah. You know, I'm lucky. I travel with my wife, who left her corporate job a few years back to pursue her. Oh, look at that.
Goodness.
Those are the pre-spawners right there. Just sitting on sand.
Yeah.
It's a tough fish to find, catch. Yeah, man, YouTube, all that's so important. You know, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, any of them social media platforms, it gives us a voice. And I just think it's you know, for not only sponsors, but one thing I like about it, it's like a journal, really.
Yep.
One day I'm gonna look back at all this as the highlight of my life, you know, and being able to chase a dream for a living. And so it's I just kind of did it for me, and in the end it can turn into a asset to the sponsors and stuff like that, and just yourself. You build a brand. You know, Josh Douglas Fishing is the business, you know, and it's important to push that. And I always say to up and coming anglers that are coming up, you know, you got to look at your social platform, and if you can't promote yourself, and how do you expect sponsors to help you along the way? So it's just so critical to do that, but in the end, it's also fun. I like doing it. I like, it's awesome. I get to travel around with my wife and my dog and a camper, and just go out and film, and keeps me on the water every single day, which is only going to make you a better fisherman at the end of the day. But the YouTube thing's awesome, man. The video, we've done videos for a while now, and I still like the instructional part. You know, I grew up watching, you know, fishing show,
right,
Hank Parker, stuff like that, and education's so important. I remember I was still trying to absorb as much of that stuff as I possibly can, but the YouTube thing is kind of fun because I always wanted to have a fishing show, and now it's more in the lines of, you know, YouTube shows and stuff like that, and being able to promote your own content. So yeah, definitely, man, I'm all about it.
Well, I think something that hits home for me, kind of like what you said, is, you know, your wife being able to be a part of it.
Yeah.
You know, having somebody that means something to you be a part of it, and whether she's shooting it, whether she's a part of it, whether she's in the videos, any of that stuff, it always makes it special. Because I get that with my son Parker. You know, we go out and we fish all the time and shoot videos together and things like that. And even him being into YouTube so much now, he's got his own channel, and he's, you know, kind of doing his deal every once in a while. But to have someone be a part of that, not only is it about content that you're putting out there for other people to see, but that's something you'll have for years down the road that you can always look back on those memories. And I think it's super awesome.
It is, man, it is. That's cool you got that with your son too, to be able to start passing that down to him and teaching him your passions and stuff, and you know he's going to follow suit. Definitely.
Yeah, he's definitely ate up with there, there's no doubt about it. Right there?
I think so.
Yep. All right. Got him. Big.
Hold it. Right here.
Hey! And that's how you land the fish, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, I mean, you know, when you have big hands, I mean, that's a solid 7-pounder.
Yeah, don't let them fool you with that stuff either. My fish have been just giants.
But I mean, when you look at the grand scheme of things, you know. But all in all, still a good fish. Literally just switched this bait, dude. I mean, just simple old Ned rig, but literally just put that sucker on first cast and caught it. So pretty cool, pretty cool.
The rat.
Giant.
Stop eating Ned rigs, dude. Oh,
Good one, a little one.
little, I think he's way too fast to be big.
There's a whole group of them.
It's a largemouth.
What?
Mr. Green Jeans. What are you doing up here? He's lost. There's certainly not another one up there.
All in all, we still had a good day. I
Oh,
bet
yeah.
we were still pushing 20 pounds today.
Oh, we were over 20 pounds for sure.
So, still a great day. I'm glad we finally got to actually hang out for a day.
Yeah,
and
it's been
actually
a long
get on the
time
water.
coming, that's right.
Yeah, absolutely. I've known you for a few years, but it's been a long time coming for us to get on the boat together. So we'll have to not make it so long next time for sure. Man, I appreciate it very much.
Dude, thanks for having me on, man.
And,
Awesome.
You guys make sure y'all go follow Josh Douglas. Go look at his YouTube page, social media, all that stuff. And, you know, please like, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoy this episode. We got plenty more stuff coming at you this year. So it's gonna be a pretty awesome year. A lot more videos to be uploaded on YouTube, things like that this year. So we're gonna have content coming your way. Comment below. Tell me guys what you think of this episode. Tell me what you want to see from the rest of the episodes, vlogs, anything. Anything you want us to film, let us know. Until next time, see you guys later.
See you guys.